Okay then guys, how's it going? It's Will Davis here and welcome to today's day in the life, basically. We are doing upper today, which I'm really looking forward to. I cannot wait for it. It should be a really good session. I've been really enjoying my training recently, just getting back into it. So we are roughly just over 4 weeks into our gaining phase. So I've had about 2 to 3 months out this year of training. It was kind of on and off really, to be fair, just purely because a lot of things have happened out of my control. It's been the most challenging year for me ever in my life so far, but we are making a massive comeback. I've got big things planned for the future, so I just want to basically showcase everything on this YouTube channel and be real with you guys as well, because I feel like that's really important to be as authentic and as genuine as possible, because I think it is kind of lost these days, especially with like social media nowadays as well. I want to be real with you guys, okay? And that's just how I am. I'm straight down the line. I'll tell you how it is, kind of thing. So yeah. And I want to be an inspiration to other people as well, to basically tell you guys that you can do something if you really want it, and if there's any adversity or challenge that comes in your way, that you can overcome it and you will get to where you want to be, but you just have to put in the work. It takes a lot of work to be successful in life and to really get to where you want to be. But yeah, enough of that. We are going to get into supplements. So I've just woken up recently. The first thing I do is take my supplements. So I've got ashwagandha here. Take that on an I take it on a daily. So yeah, ashwagandha, really good for stress. So yeah, take that. And then we've got multivitamins from Bulk as well. Just your standard multivitamin. Take that as well. And then we've got apple cider vinegar. So that one is quite overlooked, to be fair. Really good for digestion, particularly as food's quite high as well at the minute. I will be putting all of the calories and macros on the screen for this 4 day of eating at the end of today on my last meal 5. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to training. We've got upper today. I'm on an upper lower split, so basically how my training split works is I've got upper A, then lower A, then upper B, and then lower B. So both upper sessions have got a slightly different variation in muscle groups we're hitting. Well, actually with the legs, to be fair, it's pretty much the same workout, because the gym I go to, their leg equipment is pretty basic, to be fair. In an ideal world, if I was doing an upper lower split, I'd have a hack squat on one lower day, and then I'd have something like a pendulum squat on another lower day. But we've got a leg press, a leg extension, and then we've got a leg hamstring curl to work with as well. So yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't build a great physique if you are limited with equipment in your gym. You can still work with it as long as you're progressively overloading everything and you're training with intent and the training intensity is there. You're going to make progress without a doubt. So yeah, that's basically just a little introduction about the plan for my day and what I'm about, and I really look forward to taking you guys with me. So I will take my supplements and then I will join you for meal 1. Right, okay then, so we've got meal 1 underway. So I've got whey protein here from Bulk, okay, so I'm going to have a scoop of that, just with about 200-300 ml of cold water, pretty self-explanatory. And then I like to add creatine as well to that. So yeah, creatine monohydrate, I've got that from bulk as well, that's in powder form. So yeah, I'll do that in a minute. And then we've got one bagel with 50 grams of jam, and then we've got a banana, and then 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. So yeah, that's going to be meal one. I'm going to have this, and then I will join you for my steps. I'm going to get my steps in. I usually wait about sort of 20 to 25 minutes after I've had my first meal to then go and get my steps in. And then I'll be getting my pre-workout meal in as well, and then I will be going to the gym. But yeah, I'm just going to make this protein shake now, and then I will join you for my steps. Okay guys, so just getting my steps in for the day. Usually takes me about an hour, no more than that. So yeah, for me, this is just a nice time to reset, spend a bit of time in nature as well, and yeah, just to improve my overall health and well-being. So my advice to you, if you're trying to improve your activity levels throughout the week and you're doing a certain number of steps, if you can just do like 1,000 or 2,000 steps more than what you're currently doing, then that is going to be ample. You know, it's going to improve your overall fitness if you're keeping active. So for me at the moment, my job is very, very demanding on the body. So on my days off, I like to try and keep active. But yeah, for me, it's just a nice time to reset, take stock of the day, and then I can really start to get things moving for the rest of the week. But yeah, I can't recommend it. If you want to improve your overall mental well-being, health, and if you are trying to deal with stress, for example, or if you've got a lot of things happening in your life which are overwhelming, or you need to make a big decision in your life and you are basically trying to process it all, just go for a walk. Go for a walk. That will really help you to basically see things in a new perspective as well, because in the past I've tried to make decisions on the spot, or I've had to think things through and I haven't really taken time out to really think it through and then actually make the decision. So going for a walk can really help you with that. Not only that, but you can just spend a bit of time with yourself, and then you can then just sort of decompress, and then yeah, just basically spend time in nature, and then just plan ahead for your week. I like to sometimes listen to a podcast as well while I'm out on a walk. But yeah, for me, spending time in nature, you can't beat it. For me as well, at the moment, I'm in my improvement phase or gaining phase. Food's quite high, so I need to be getting my activity levels higher due to the amount of food that I'm consuming on a daily basis. That really just helps with digestion as well, and just overall, yeah, fitness basically. I wouldn't count steps as cardio, to be fair, but steps for me are just basically it's just active recovery for the body. So yeah, I like to get my steps in on a daily, and it just helps me focus, reset the mind, and get myself mentally prepared for the workout, but then the day itself as well. So yeah, I'll catch you back at home when I am getting myself ready for the gym. But yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. Okay then guys, so we have just got back from doing our steps. I've just got changed into some new gym clothes. So we have got a brand new t-shirt from Bulk in the white here, and then we have got some new joggers as well in black, I feel good. I feel like I really want to smash a session today and get after it. So one thing I tell people and clients that I've coached in the past, I have said to them, get yourself some gym clothes that you really like and that fit you well, because ultimately if you are feeling good in yourself, then you're more likely to go to the gym and you're more likely to put the work in. So definitely invest in yourself, and I guarantee you that will really help you to get in the gym and start making some real progress in your life. And that's going to have a compounding effect in other areas of your life as well. Particularly if you're making progress in the gym, you're starting to see visual changes, your physique starting to change, then getting yourself some new gym attire, that is going to really motivate you to keep going. For me, the gym is everything. I absolutely love it, and when I start to see progress and visual changes, that motivates me to really keep pushing, moving forward and bringing my A game every single session. Now, there are times when you are not going to be motivated, and believe me, I've had many of those times, but you always have to remember why you started, and there always has to be that goal which you're working towards. It's the small steps that you take each and every day which are ultimately going to add up and then lead you to your dream physique. It's very easy nowadays for you to look at social media and look at everyone else and their physique and look at where they've got to, but actually the beauty is in the journey itself. So rather than trying to rush to try and get your dream physique straight away, just enjoy the process. You're going to start to see changes, but it takes time to build that physique. Like with anything in life that you do, it takes time to build that habit, that discipline. So yeah, that is one piece of advice that I can give you. Get yourself some new gym clothes. You're going to feel good in yourself, you're going to feel better, you're going to feel more motivated to actually go and train. So yeah, definitely get yourself some new gym clothes. I guarantee you that will help you massively when it comes to being motivated to go to the gym. Okay guys, so I just thought I would take a little bit of time out to show you a poster which I've recently just got from Amazon. I've also got a frame for it as well. I've just put it up in my bedroom, and it kind of symbolises the last 3 to 4 months, which I mentioned at the start of this day in the life. Basically just motivating myself to keep going and to not give up. Basically, I will go into detail about the process that I've had to go through and just everything in the last 3 to 4 years really, and what it's taken for me to get to this point. But enough on that, I just thought I would show you this poster. Okay, I framed it, so it's an A4 poster with an A3 frame. Okay, so it's a couple of sentences from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, so it says, the last 3 or 4 reps is what makes the muscle grow. This area of pain divides the champion from someone else who is not a champion. That's what most people lack, having the guts to go on and just say they'll go through the pain no matter what happens. So for me, that symbolises everything which I've gone through pretty much in the last 3 to 4 months, but I would probably say the last 3 to 4 years. But yeah, the point I'm trying to make is, in life, there are going to be many challenges which are going to come your way, especially being a man as well. It is not easy at all. But I feel like a lot of men out there right now are struggling, like massively, in a big way. So I want to change that. It is my mission to change that, and I feel like you have to just keep going in life. You can't give up, and there are going to be times when you want to give up, and believe me, I have had many times this year alone where I've wanted to give up, but I have said to myself that it's just not an option. And ultimately it's really starting to pay off now. Things are really starting to move in my life, and I feel like it's very easy to get caught up in the moment, or when you're facing adversity or struggle, it's very easy to be in that dark place and want to quit. But ultimately you have to just have that vision. You have to have a vision. As a man, you have to have that vision. You have to have that drive and that determination to succeed, because that is what ultimately is going to move the needle, and you're going to be able to get a lot further than you ever imagined possible. And it's just having that discipline to turn up, especially when you don't want to turn up for yourself. And if you feel like your life's not going in the right direction, then that is the time when you really need to turn up for yourself and just keep showing up every single day. And yeah, so just have that resilience, that resilience. I feel like a lot of guys out there don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to do the nitty gritty work when it comes down to putting that graft in, and there is literally no shortcuts. It's so easy now to look at everyone else and look at their success on social media, but in reality it takes a hell of a lot of work. There are literally no shortcuts. So I'm actually reading a book currently. It's called Be Useful, again by Arnold himself. So Arnold's book called Be Useful. I actually got given this by my brother, and I've been reading it. I'm like halfway through it, and I rate it. To be fair, I really do rate it. It's really good. I thought I'd just read you the extract on the back. So it says, if there is one unavoidable truth in this world, it's that there is no substitute for putting in the work. Okay. So it says people have tried to cut corners and skip steps in the process for as long as hard work has been hard. So in truth, there's no shortcut. So you have to put in the work, you have to have the discipline, and basically just don't give up, because ultimately that is going to drive you forward toward your goal. So I hope that's motivated you more as well to keep pushing in life and don't give up. Environment is key. So for me, I like to surround myself with people who want to succeed and want to see me win. If there are people out there which are dragging you down or are negative all the time and don't want to support you, then just cut them out completely. As savage as that might sound, they're only going to hinder you in the process. So make sure you surround yourself with like-minded people and keep your circle tight as well. That's very important. So for me, having this poster, I wake up to it every single day. It's by my bed. I hang it up by my bed, and it's a reminder to keep going, keep pushing. So your environment, again, it goes back to environment, even your own room where you sleep, and the podcast you listen to, the YouTube videos you watch, everything else, it's all going to contribute to your success in life, particularly as a man, okay? So be very mindful of that as well, okay? Get yourself a motivational poster. Get yourself a book like this. I've got many books. I'll probably do a little bit more on what books I'm reading as well in another YouTube video, but these things are very important, because ultimately that is going to help you move forward in your life. So I've rambled on quite a bit there, but I just thought I would share that with you, because ultimately, guys, this is what life's all about. There are going to be challenges along the way, and you have to just keep going and don't give up, because having a decent physique is one thing, but if you don't have the mindset to go with it, you've got nothing. So building that strong mindset, that strong discipline as a man is very, very important. So I hope that has given you a little bit of motivation today to maybe rethink your environment or rethink the people who you're surrounding yourself with, and ultimately just be positive. Having a positive mindset when everything else out there is negative will ultimately carry you further than the person that constantly thinks negative all the time, that's constantly thinking negative all the time and is the victim of their circumstances and doesn't do anything about it. Ultimately, it's up to you to make the change and to really make that leap of faith in your life. So yeah, that's a little bit of wisdom and knowledge, hopefully, that you can take away. This was meant to be a little bit of a day in life, which it is, but I feel like I've got a lot to offer and a lot to give to guys out there, girls as well, but majority guys, because that is who I want to try and speak to and to motivate, because I've been there, I've been unmotivated, I've been unconfident in myself, and I had doubts, but I'm a totally different man now. I am 30 years old, and I've had a lot of life experience already, and I want to showcase my experiences with everyone, and I want to be able to help as many people as I possibly can, because I've been through an awful lot. But that doesn't define you as a man. That does not define you, and we need to be strong, and we need to keep going, and we need to absolutely smash it. So yeah, that's my little talk. The next clip, you will see me for my pre-workout meal. I'm also going to go through my microwave rice cooker, which I've got recently from Amazon as well, which is an absolute game changer, makes your life so much easier. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay then guys, so I'm just about to get my pre-workout meal in. So we have got 150 grams of chicken breast, some mixed veg, and then 250 grams of rice. Now, I've recently got myself a microwave rice cooker. This is an absolute game changer, particularly if you want to save money in the long run. So, really easy to use. You literally just buy your rice from the supermarket in bulk. So this is a 2 kilogram bag of basmati rice, white rice. You weigh it out, dry weight in the rice cooker, and then you do about 2 to 3 times more in water for the ratio for cooking your rice. I normally leave it in the microwave from anywhere between 11 to 12 minutes. Perfect every time, and it just tastes really good as well. I also recommend you to get some sushi rice if you can afford it. It's slightly more expensive, but sushi rice is really sticky, it tastes amazing, digests a lot better, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I will be getting myself some sushi rice at some point. My chicken, I get that in bulk, so I get it from GSN. So GSN are really good. I get the chicken in 2.5 kilo bags each time. I normally do about 2 of these bags every month. Really easy, really convenient, quick and easy to use. They're pre-cooked chicken breasts, no mess, literally just take it out the night before, defrost it, and then you're good to go basically. So it just makes your life a lot easier. Particularly for me, I'm really busy. I'm super active, I'm always doing stuff, so it just saves so much time for meal prep. I've meal prepped in the past and it does take a long time, but I've managed to get a routine now where it's just a lot easier. I still have to prep some part of my meals, but it's not as much work as what I was doing before. Another tip as well I could give you, get yourself a membership at like Costco, for example. Costco, I think it's £30 a year. You can go into Costco, get yourself everything in bulk, so your rice, chicken, veg, everything else. I am actually looking at getting a Costco membership potentially in the future, but for now I'm using GSN. They're really good. Chicken's on point, tastes great. Make sure that you use sauces as well with your food. You want to enjoy it. If you're enjoying your food, you're more likely to stick to it. So yeah, I've got a bit of barbecue sauce on there as well. And yeah, that's my pre-workout meal. I'm going to get it in now, and then I shall see you for my pre-workout, and then I'm going to go to the gym. Okay, so it's that time. Pre-workout is going in. We've got a pump pre-workout from Bulk here. So this pre-workout has no caffeine in it whatsoever. It's mixed berry flavour. The main ingredients that it has are L-citrulline, so 6 grams of that, and then 5 grams of glycerol monosaccharate, and then 3 grams of argine alpha ketoglutarate. So yeah, pump product is really going to help you with getting a better pump in the gym, blood circulation, and just getting that mind-muscle connection. I also like to use a stim pre-workout as well, sometimes, not all the time. I was back in, when I first started training, I was smashing the stim pre-workouts, but over time you just get immune to it, and it's not good to rely on it all the time. So yeah, just be mindful of that. But yeah, AB is my go-to stim pre-workout. I tend to use that when I really am tired and I really need that extra bit of energy. But yeah, I'm going to do 1 scoop of this, get this in, and then I will see you at the gym. Okay guys, how's it going? So we have just got to the gym. I'm in for upper. So today is upper A. So this is more posterior focused, and then my upper B is more anterior focused. And then we've got lower A and then lower B as well. So yeah, today we have got dumbbell lateral raises, incline Smith press, and then flat dumbbell press, and then into a straight bar tricep press, and then into a pec deck or cable fly, and then we're doing a pull down variation, and then a machine row with a cable, and then to finish we are doing a tricep isolation exercise as well. So yeah, typically for me at the moment, every single exercise I'm doing 2 sets. Okay, so the first set will be between 5 to 10 reps or 8 to 12, and then the second set is going to be 12 to 15 reps. So I like to do at least 1 or 2 warm-up sets before my main working sets, just to get a bit of blood flow into the working muscle. I'm logging everything as well, so I know exactly the direction that my training's going as well. So I know that if I'm progressing my logbook numbers each week, I'm progressing. So the main aim for me with this program at the moment, if I'm adding an extra rep on an exercise, or I'm progressively overloading that lift each week, then I know I'm going in the right direction, which is what we want. Okay, but yeah, that's the session. Really looking forward to it. Let's get it. Guys, I forgot to mention that today was an anterior day rather than a posterior day. So majority of the workout was chest, shoulders, and then triceps. But yeah, really good session, and I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to my next session, which is on Sunday in lower, as I said. So yeah, just to briefly touch on my workout split. So I do upper A, lower A, and then upper B, and then lower B. So today was posterior focused, which is upper A. Upper B is anterior focus. Okay, so everything from the back, so all the back muscles, and then lower A and lower B stay pretty much the same, to be fair, just because of the leg equipment at this gym is pretty basic, but we can work with that, and we're making progress. That's the main thing. But yeah, really good session. Looking forward to my post-workout meal now. I will catch you guys back at home. Okay then, so I am getting my post-workout meal in. So we have got 100 grams of Rice Krispies, okay, and then we've got 30 grams of dark chocolate, 1 scoop of whey, have that with water, and then I am using lactose-free milk. I just find for me at the moment, as I'm pushing food quite high, having the lactose-free milk, it just means I can digest food a lot better. So yeah, post-workout meal is very important. You want something which is fast acting when it comes to absorption. So a post-workout meal like this, really good source of carbs, is going to be absorbed by the body really quickly. I've got some healthy fats in there as well with the dark chocolate, and then the scoop of whey as well. So this goes down really well. I really look forward to this meal. So my pre-workout meal that you saw pre-gym, that was meal 2. So meal 4 and 5 are exactly the same as the pre-workout meal. So I won't need to show you meal 4 and 5 because they're exactly the same. But yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy this. Can't wait to have it. I hope you enjoyed this little day in the life, and I really look forward to seeing you on the next one. Over and out.